try to speak English to our pupils throughout most of the lesson. However, when it comes to explaining how an activity in the exercise book needs to be done, we may automatically give in and simply switch to our mother tongue.
The last person ostatniego słowa, please show, ok? Już musi pokazać, dobrze? I dopiero potem powiedzieć.
We may consider the tasks to be too complicated to be explained in English. We may want to be sure that our pupils fully understand what they have been asked to do, and we don't want to cause confusion and uncertainty among them. On top of that, pupils don't usually pay attention or listen carefully enough to instructions, so we may think this effort doesn't really pay off. And when all is said and done, using the mother tongue is simply quicker and more time efficient.
Jak się wchodzi do słowa bez jednego słowa?
This is the most natural context for using English in the classroom. Secondly, we give instructions in every lesson, so it provides a perfect opportunity for repetition. It also improves your pupils' communication skills substantially. Finally, it is enjoyable and motivating to the pupils. The answer is quite simple. Play charades with your pupils. Charades is a word-guessing game. In the form most commonly played today, it is an acting game in which one player acts out a word or phrase, often by miming words, and the other players guess the word. When you give the instruction, you use a simplified form of these gestures. Clear signals agreed with your pupils prior to the class. You mime what to do and they speak the explanation. We as teachers fully attract our students' attention. They need to look at us in order to say the instruction out loud and know what to do. Students are the ones that give the explanation. They say it out loud, not you. Charades improves communication. You can be sure your pupils will have a full understanding of what is expected of them. Gestures support words and it resembles natural communication, especially in the foreign language. Bring in pictures that illustrate the different activities, such as listening, writing, drawing, pointing, reading. Teach these words just like you introduce new vocabulary. Play different games using this vocabulary, such as what's missing or a memory game. You can even devote an entire lesson to that, and then put aside some time during a few following classes to make sure the children have a clear idea of what these verbs mean and that they remember them well. Start playing charades. Establish one clear signal, gesture or mime for each verb, action or activity together with your pupils that you all agree to use. Finally, just start using them. Don't use the words while explaining an activity. Just mime them for your pupils. Let them say it out loud. You may be wondering which verbs to choose. Don't necessarily choose everything you may need throughout the entire teaching process in the primary classroom. Choose just a few basic ones. Teach, practice, and use them. You can add more as you need them. Remember to keep things as simple as possible.